I thought I'd share a bit of information about building stuff I'm going through at the moment, because there's legal consequences about how these sorts of things happen. I'm currently looking to build a new home at my property, and what I'm doing is I'm having the house removed. I'm actually selling it to someone who was a victim in the bushfires down south. So my house, it's a small workers' cottage replica, is going to go down south and has been bought by someone who's lost their house in the bushfires down south, which is something I feel pretty good about. I'm not getting paid very much money for it, but it's helping me avoid the costs of demolishing the house. It would cost roughly about $25,000 to have the house demolished, as opposed to, I think I'm getting $9,000 or $10,000 for it, which will cover costs of demolition permits and other things like that. But I thought I'd just share with you some of the things that you need to do if you're going to move a house off a block of land. So the first thing that needs to happen is you need to get a demolition permit, and that needs to come from your local council. In this instance, this house is in the Brisbane City Council area, so the Brisbane City Council has given a permit for the house to be removed. It's all being organised through a house removal mob, and the house removal mob give you a checklist of the different things that you need to do that they don't do, and I can give you a bit of a heads up about those things. So the first thing you need to do is get that demolition permit, through the council. You also need to have all of your services disconnected and the hardware removed. So in terms of your electricity, you need to make an application to your electricity provider to remove the meter as well as the cabling, and that's something that you do through your provider, but Energex actually removes it in Queensland. In terms of your cable TV, NBN Co now own all of those cables, so whilst Foxtel might be your cable TV provider, you need to actually approach NBN Co and they'll come out and they'll remove the cable. If you have gas, you need to have the meter and the piping removed. They actually do it in 2 stages. So the meter gets removed first, and then later on they come back and they will remove the gas piping. There's fees associated for all of this sort of stuff. In terms of the NBN, I think it's about $400 for the fee to have the NBN Co come and remove the cabling. But when you move back in, that actually also covers the cost of them recabling. In terms of the other services, I can't remember off the top of my head what they are, but I think one's about $600 and the other one's $400 or $500 as well. So there's a few fees involved, and it's an interesting process. I'm looking forward to the last cable being removed, hopefully this week or next week, and then the house will be completely cut off from all services except water, which the removal people do. And hopefully by the end of the month, the house will be down south and getting work done on it to have someone else live in it. And I'll have a builder starting a build for a new house at my place. Thank you.